Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing another random one-shot from over on Itch.io. This is a game called Silent Storms, and this is a game that was actually submitted to a game jam called My First Game Jam, which encourages people to obviously make their first game, and they have 2 weeks to do so, which is not a lot of time to make a game, especially if you're newer to the process of making games. So I'm really excited to see how this one turned out. I guess it's a visual novel of sorts, where you find an umbrella in a store, and then the plot sort of diverges depending on which umbrella you take. So anyway, let's go ahead, let's jump in and see what this umbrella and this storm is all about. Yeah, enter your name below. Okay, so I'm gonna be myself here, and we'll see. Oh my, what a storm. Holy loudness. Okay there, weather. You heard your teacher's warnings about the storm, but you know you must get home before it gets too much later. The professor already held class over later than usual, and in your rush to get to class, you barely remember if you refilled your cat's food bowl. Oh no, poor kitty. You hadn't paid too much attention to the weather forecast, assuming whatever precipitation Hikari would get would only be a drizzle. I don't know what Hikari is, I'm assuming it's like a town. If only you had listened to the weather girl a little bit longer, you would have known it was the biggest storm of the season. Uh-oh, we done messed up. The storm seems to be picking up a bit, though. You're not sure you're going to be able to walk home alone through all of the downpour. You don't have anything but a ragged hoodie to protect yourself from the storm. You figured it would be nice all day. Man, we sound like a grade A idiot. As you stop to reevaluate, you catch the sight of a nearby convenience store. After seeing your classmates shuffle home with umbrellas, you think it may be time to invest in one yourself. Probably a good purchase, for sure. All right, entering this nice warm convenience store out of the harsh weather, the harsh elements. It's so nice in here. After combing through the store's aisles, you realize there aren't many choices here. The umbrellas seem to be pretty picked over. Bummer. There's only 2 umbrellas left for sale, a green umbrella and yellow umbrella. Ooh, cool. Which color do you choose? Oh, awesome. So here's where the choices come in, guys. All right, I think what I'm gonna go with is the green umbrella. I really like the color green. It's my favorite color, in fact. So yeah, let's do that one. You decide to pick the green umbrella. The bright natural hue is cute, and the price is really affordable. As you begin to reach for it, you hear someone begin to approach you from behind. Oh, hi there. It takes you a minute, but you recognize her. Her name is Hikari, and she's from one of your classes from last semester. You remember she's one of the top students at Cross Point College, the school you also attend.
You beat me to it. I was just coming back to grab that umbrella.
Finders keepers, or oh sorry, man, we can be a total jerk. I guess I can be nice here. I'm gonna say, oh, sorry about that.
No need to apologize. I knew I shouldn't have detoured for a candy bar. Hey, what direction are you headed in? Maybe we can walk together.
She's so nice. Yeah, that would be nice. So it doesn't matter which one of us buys the umbrella, we'll be sort of sheltering each other with the umbrella as we make our way through the storm together. And that's good too, because now maybe we can get a little bit closer to Hikari. A little past Hikari Market, or none of your business. Oh my God, we really can be a total jerk here. All right, we're going a little past Hikari Market.
Really? I live near there. Would you mind if I tag along?
Sure, I'm not sure. Yeah, sure, absolutely. You know, more the merrier.
Yay, thank you for being so generous. Are you ready to go now?
Sure. I don't really think that we needed anything else in here except for an umbrella, so yeah.
Awesome. Let's get going quickly. I want to try to beat the storm.
I don't think we've really beaten it. I think it's going on right now, and it's really damn intense. You and your classmate gather both of your groceries and begin to make the journey home. There it is. That loud rain.
Wow, it really hasn't let up, has it? I feel like this year's storms have been so much worse than usual, don't you think? I think I heard today that today's storm is a Category 3. It's pretty dangerous. I guess we're really bold for trying to walk home in the weather. You said your name was Girbeagly, right? I remember you from trigonometry last semester. Jeez, what a hard class. Girbeagly, how are your classes going this semester?
They're good or could be better? I'm gonna say they're good. I'm a smarty pants. I'm good at studying and I'm good at taking tests. Yeah.
That's awesome. My parents always say my grades are really important to my future. Graduation season is quickly approaching now. Girbeagly, do you have any plans for after school?
I have a few ideas or no clue. I'm gonna say I've got a few ideas. Yeah, maybe like university or something like that.
That's good to hear. With the end of school coming, it's practical to try to think of the future.
What about you, or Oh man, we could just like let it get awkward and not engage in any conversation at all. I'm gonna say, what about you? Let's keep this going. I like finding out about Hikari and letting her know about me.
Me? Oh, I'll be carrying on the family business. My mother and father are accountants. As their only child, I'll have to take over their firm one day.
Oh man, that doesn't sound like she's, looking forward to that. Do you like accounting, or wow, so jealous? That would make me really ignorant to the signals she's giving. I'm gonna say, do you like accounting?
Accounting? Does anyone who goes into accounting really like it? It's a job to pay the bills. It's also in high demand. Everyone needs an accountant to help with their small business. Even large corporations are in need of someone reliable. But that's not an answer to your question, is it? To answer your question,
uh-oh, the happy piano music went away.
I don't really care for it. But what else can I do? It's our family business. They would be so disappointed in me.
Ah, that pressure from the parents. Always a tough thing to fight against, for sure. Why not pursue your dream, or you'll be paid well? Oh, geez, man. I can be like one of those people who's like, well, at least you'll get money, so good luck with everything. Have fun living a miserable existence. Or we can say, why not pursue your dream?
My dream? Dreams are for people without clear goals.
Oh, that sounds like something her parents have told her.
I have a responsibility to take over the company after school. How many other college students can say that? Haha, I hope that doesn't sound too brash of me, but wouldn't it be ungrateful for me to not care for the firm? Although, if I could do anything, I wouldn't want to be crunching numbers all day.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that front.
If I could do anything and go anywhere, I'd like to be somewhere where the people are more free-spirited. Have you ever been to those poetry... Wait, what? Have you ever been to a poetry slam?
I'm assuming that was just a little typo in there.
I ended up sitting in a coffee shop for a little too long one day, writing an essay, when suddenly this woman took the mic and started to speak. She was so passionate. Her words were so beautiful. She talked about freedom of expression, freedom to be who she really was. It was like music. It wasn't melodic anyway, but oftentimes I'm moved by music. Her words made me feel inspired. Later on, I was really interested in taking a poetry class at school. There were actually a few different creative writing workshops I could have fit into my schedule. But, like always, my parents reminded me that those classes weren't practical. I shouldn't take unnecessary classes for my own indulgement. I was so disappointed. I wish things didn't have to only be their way. It's exhausting knowing everyone around me has options. I almost feel as if I'm programmed.
Oh, poor Hikari. She's really spilling her guts here. We obviously haven't talked very much since last semester, and now she's sort of venting everything, which is really sad that she feels trapped this way, and that a stranger is the only person she has to vent to in her life, and everyone else that's near her in any kind of way is someone who's no, you got to take over the family business. That's really sad. That's really, really sad. I'm glad that we're here for her, at least.
Girbeagly, I hope your situation is as unfortunate as mine.
Oh, just be a hobbyist, or why not talk to them? Yeah, why not talk to your parents? Even if they're a little bit unreasonable, at least you'll be able to give your side of the story. You'll be able to express yourself and talk about your passions with them. And even if they're that's impractical, at least then they'll know how you really feel. And that will be better, because maybe then that will plant the seed that will allow them to start changing.
Talk to them? They won't understand. They never do. They only want to hear about grades and work, and even when I'm trying my best in school, they want to know why I haven't obtained an internship yet. I've called around to different companies, but I'm always told I'm not a good fit.
Oh, poor girl.
How can I be a good fit if my heart isn't really in it? It's so frustrating. I thought one day at least I'd be able to wear a happy face, even if it was a fake one. I can't even get hired for a job that I hate.
Oh.
Aw, this is so embarrassing. I'm sorry you have to see me this way. I hope I haven't completely ruined your impression of me. I'm not sure why this is all bursting out of me now.
Everyone has a breaking point. It just makes sense. Sorry that you have to go through this, Hikari.
I apologize.
Be your own person. Oh, we only have one choice. I feel like this is what she needs to hear.
My own person? I wonder who that could be. It's a shame to not know who I really am by now, isn't it? They say to use your college years to think about those things. Though I haven't really been living the life I wanted to live. So far, it's all been according to my parents' wishes. I don't want to destroy what they've worked to build up, but...
Sorry about all the little typos in there, guys. It's really hard to read through some of those. But I'm doing my best, and I get the intention of what the writing's supposed to be.
This must be so overwhelming. We barely even know each other. Isn't it strange how we can tell strangers our deepest secrets? I'm really embarrassed that you have to see me this way. You only know me as a girl from trigonometry class.
Yeah, but that happens sometimes. And also, sometimes it's easier to let your guard down around, like, complete strangers because it's not like they have any expectations of you. And you're able to, like, just vent to them and then go on your day and be like, well, at least they're not someone who I'll see every day who's gonna be judging me every time they see me. So, I kinda get her logic in it. It's okay to talk about it. It is, Hikari. It is.
Girbeagly, you know just what to say, don't you? Still, it's embarrassing to get this emotional in front of someone I don't even know.
Oh.
Do you think I can really be my own person, Girbeagly? For so long, I've been living the life my parents have told me to live. I've been too afraid to rebel. What happens if I go against their wishes?
You can balance both or live your own life. I'm gonna say, live your own life. You'll figure it out.
My life? Do you think I could be a poet one day, Girbeagly? If I could do anything else, I think I'd like to write poems. Maybe one day I can be as bold as the woman from the coffee shop and perform them.
Aw.
Girbeagly, I'm really grateful that we crossed paths in the convenience store. I have a lot to think about now. I think it could be good if I talk to them. You've given me confidence I didn't have before. Thank you for listening to me.
Aw, you're welcome.
Oh look, we're passing the new bookstore. Girbeagly, I've been wanting to visit the shop for a very long time. I've just never had the time. Girbeagly, if it's not too strange of me to ask, let's go here together one day.
Aw, yeah, I'd love to.
In the future, maybe I can read you a poem of my own.
Good ending. Oh, that's so cute. So we got the good ending by giving her some good advice. That's so awesome. That's wonderful. I love that we were able to explore that. Now I wonder if there's other things that could happen if we were to pick up the yellow umbrella instead, because it did say there's a second character. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go back into the game. I'm gonna pick up the yellow umbrella and see what sort of ending and what sort of character we get when we do that. So I'll be right back here in 1 second, but I really liked Hikari's ending. That was really fun. All right, and we're back, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pick up the yellow umbrella this time and see what happens. All right, you decide to pick the yellow umbrella. You're willing to spend a bit more for quality. Oh, the yellow one's higher quality, I see. As you reach for the yellow umbrella, you hear someone drop their things in the aisle and frantically rush over to you. Stop, don't take that umbrella. Ah, Toma. Oh, hey, what's up, Toma? I was just headed back over to grab that. How did you even find it? I made sure it was tucked behind the cans of beans. Oh, he's an employee here. I see, he's got a little apron with a name tag. Maybe the manager moved it back when I wasn't looking. I put it there for this exact reason. Anyways, valued customer, is there another umbrella you'd be willing to take instead? Aren't you working? Working? Oh, my uniform is still on. No, my shift's over. I was coming over here to get this umbrella. Well, after I did a little bit of grocery shopping. Anyways, please let me have that umbrella. I can give you the green one for a discount. There are others you can buy, or let's share it. I want to say, let's share it, dude. Yeah, all right. I'll go take this apron off first, and then we can get going. I won't take too long. Aw, that's nice. You and Toma walk out of the store together. All right. And I wonder if he's gonna have some sort of dark past that he's gonna allow us to, you know, share with. The rain really is bad today. I hope that people are careful today. In rain like this, drivers tend to run into power lines. Oh man, yeah they do.
Come to think of it, it won't be very good for my veggies either.
Veggies? Or glad I don't drive? Say, veggies?
Yeah, I've been taking care of a couple withering tomato plants. I managed to finally get them all cleaned up and sprouting again, but it's a lot of hard work, especially chasing off the wildlife. I was so upset the other day. I worked so hard on grooming them, and then my fruit was stolen by a raccoon.
Aw, those mischievous raccoons. I love them, but they're just very, very mischievous.
Hate to admit it, but I was a bit scared seeing him in the middle of the day. My poor tomato plants.
You don't have much backbone, do you, Toma?
It's Girbeagly, right? Have you ever had a tomato fresh off of the vine? Maybe I could pay you back with one.
Yeah, sure. Yuck, I hate tomatoes, or I have. They're delicious. I'm gonna say they're delicious, because they really are.
Aren't they great? It's so exciting to watch plants grow, and I think when you eat them organically like that, it's a lot better for you in the long term. You should shop for fruits and veggies from the farmer's market sometime.
Are you like a health freak, Toma?
They're a bit smaller than the plants from the grocery store though, so you'll have to buy more.
No thanks, I like junk food better, or fresh fruit sounds nice. It does sound pretty nice, I do like it fresh.
Yeah? They're much better for your body. If you ever want to grow your own, you can always ask me.
Aw, that's nice of you, dude, thanks.
Well, if you want to, that is. No pressure.
Man, he's so awkward.
Girbeagly, thank you for walking with me. I hope I wasn't too pushy back there. I was a little anxious about walking home in this storm by myself. I kept thinking the yellow umbrella would be my sliver of sunshine. Is that a bit cliche? Sorry. Still, I feel like I'll make it home okay now that I'm with you.
Aw.
Girbeagly, is there someone you care about at home?
My cat, or that's a bit creepy to ask. Oh, come on, we can't be mean to him. I love my cats, they're great.
Oh, you have a cat? I hear thunderstorms can be really stressful for some cats.
They can be. My one cat, Sig, actually freaks the heck out anytime there's a big thunderstorm. It's really sad to see. Try to give him lots of cuddles during that time.
We should try to hurry then, right?
Or are you going home to someone? I'm gonna say, yeah, are you going home to someone?
Me? Oh, I live alone. It's a bit hard now.
Oh no, did we hit a nerve, dude? I'm sorry.
I've never really been on my own. Do you know how hard it is to remember to clean the dishes regularly?
Uh-oh, music stopped. So we are getting to the nitty-gritty. We are getting to the dark past.
Girbeagly, I'm pretty jealous you get to go home to your cat. Girbeagly, would you mind if I spoke openly about something? I just need someone to listen, I guess.
Man, these strangers just opening up to me. I must just have like a really pleasant face or something.
Stormy days like this make me sentimental. There's just been something on my mind, and it's hard lately for me to open up to those that I know. If you could listen to me for just a little while, I would really appreciate it.
So it's like that mentality, like I was saying before, of it's a stranger, you don't have to be judged by them, because even if they do judge you, it's like, all right, peace out, I'll never see you again. So totally get it, dude. Go ahead.
Thank you. Where do I start? This storm really makes me nervous.
Uh-oh, sad music.
My parents, they crashed in a storm like this when I was a child.
Oh no, that's horrible. Poor Toma.
My aunt took me in. She's taken care of me since then, and she was very dear to me. After going through a trauma like that, well, you can imagine it's been really hard for me lately. So no wonder why he doesn't have any confidence. Poor kid. About a month ago, she passed. It's been 5 weeks and 3 days.
Oh no, he's lost everyone. That's so freaking sad.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about them. My mom, my dad, and now my aunt. My family has just slipped away. I feel so alone. My aunt, she didn't tell me that she was sick. I think she wanted me to remember her being upbeat and positive. I have to admit, her positivity was contagious. She raised me to be the same way, happy and smiling, but also just as stubborn.
Oh, really poor kid here.
Right. Now it's hard for me to ask for help from anyone. I think my friends cared more when it first happened. Now I just have to hurry and get back to smiling and joking with everyone.
So his friends expect him to be a certain way, and they don't want to see him moping around. They're probably like the type of people who are like, hey dude, you've been really negative recently, or like, oh yeah, I heard about your loss again. Sorry, buddy. And that's like really shitty when people are like that, because everyone copes with loss differently, especially when they've experienced it for like a big majority of their life. You don't know how they're dealing with it internally, even if they have a smile on their face. And that's so sad that he's only surrounded by people like that who have that expectation of him.
But it's so hard, and it hasn't gotten easier. I wish he was still here.
Oh.
If only I had known.
Aw, man, it sounds like the aunt really cared about him a lot. Be strong for her or take your time. I'm gonna say, take your time, dude. Everyone copes with things their own way.
You think I should? I feel like I've been a bit too emotional. I'm not used to it at all. It's so overwhelming.
But that's the thing, is you have the right to be emotional. We all have emotions. We all have a full spectrum of emotions that we're meant to draw from. That's just the way that things are.
It just is hard to pretend to be happy, though. I feel so much anger. How could she not tell me all this time? Did she think I wasn't mature enough to handle the truth? I could have helped her. We could have worked through it together. But I think that's how she wanted it. I think she knew I would have been so worried. Still, I can't help but wonder sometimes if she was just tired of struggling all the time. Our life together was hard, but we always did okay in the end. We both put in our best effort.
Aw. Just remember, she's in a better place, or I understand. I'm gonna say, I understand, dude. I completely understand. It's okay to be angry sometimes. It's okay to not know. It's our right to be confused as to why someone else did something, especially if they left you. That's human. That's emotion. That's okay.
You do? Girbeagly, thank you. I can't believe I've just rambled on about this so suddenly. I'm so sorry for suddenly bombarding you with this. We're perfect strangers, but for some reason I felt like I could talk to you about something so personal. You have a friendly face.
Yeah, like I said, I must have a really nice face.
I think that's what it is. Really, I really appreciate you listening to me. It's been so hard lately. I felt like I was being too slow to move on, like I was weak for grieving. Thank you for giving me permission to grieve, even just for a little while today. Oh, my street is the one after this. Girbeagly, one day soon, please come by the convenience store again. When the storm is over, I'm hoping my tomatoes will be ready to pick.
Best end. Oh, no way. That's awesome. I wonder if there's a bad end. I don't want to get it after getting the good end and the best end, but that's so great. I feel so happy that we got the best end and we made Toma feel at peace. That's wonderful. It's our right to grieve when you experience loss. That's something that everyone has the right to, and he should know that. And it sounds like he's not surrounded by the types of friends or the types of people in his life who are giving him that freedom and that option. That's his right, and I'm so glad that we were able to do that for him. That's wonderful. So that's Silent Storms, guys. That was a really great game for a first game from this developer. Holy crap. I absolutely loved it. I loved the characterization of the people in this game. I loved the scenarios. It was just like this lonely, quiet walk home through the storm where people opened up and they got to be vulnerable and very real. And it felt like a real thing that would happen, you know, like when you're walking home with someone. That's really, really great. And I love the idea of Silent Storms having like two meanings. Obviously, it's referencing the physical storm in the game, but it's also referencing the internal quiet storms that were going on within Hikari and Toma, the things that they had to deal with and struggle with when they were afraid to speak up. And then they finally had their chance to speak out about it. And I love that. What a great game. Really, really fun. I hope that you guys had as good of a time as I did. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you. And as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.